The following YouTube station amounts to a summary of the basic relevant facts of this existence in its entirety. From astrology to astronomy to Christianity to atheism to Buddhism to, well, basically every function of life, let's put it that way. To Mother Nature. It does have some controversial subjects and issues and controversial images applied to it. On that note addressed, because to summarize all the facts of life appropriately, one must delve into various concepts of life that some people may assume to be controversial, including the words of Jesus Christ, obviously, as he is a major figure in the functions of the human race in this existence. So obviously the words of Jesus, along with other major figures in history, will apply to this YouTube station's general functions, obviously. So it may contain some controversial images, especially in alignment to what Jesus Christ himself refers to in Luke 12 verses 1 to 3, where Jesus himself clearly says, expose evil, generally speaking, connected to Ephesians 5 verse 11, because that's basically what Jesus teaches. So in order to stop the pollution of Mother Earth and stop the destruction of Mother Earth, oftentimes this calls for an application to various facts of this existence that may be controversial in nature. But why are they controversial in nature? Why do you think they're controversial in nature? It's an obvious summary of the facts in an appropriate consensus. When you ignore every subject of life that applies to that, then you don't save Mother Earth, do you? But when you apply yourself to the facts of life in an appropriate consensus, that's the way to save Mother Earth. And that's where the human race falters. But this YouTube station does not falter in that capacity of the word. The human race basically does, though, unfortunately. So be noted, let it be noted that this YouTube station may possess some controversial images at times, because to summarize all the facts of this life appropriately connected to Leviticus 19 verse 35 to 37 of Christianity's scriptures and Matthew 5 verse 17 to 20 of Christianity's scriptures in general, to summarize the facts appropriately and balance all the facts appropriately, one must sometimes delve into some controversial images as well, and some controversial subjects as well. To not do that, you're foolish, because when you do not obey the words of Jesus in that regard, that gives Satan power to elevate deceit amongst humanity. But when humans summarize the facts of this life and approach the facts of this life properly, that's when humans figure out how to stop the deceits of Satan and evil spirits. It's that simple. So, on that note, be prepared that in certain categories and in certain places, sometimes this YouTube station may study controversial images. Not all the time. The majority of this YouTube station does not, but at times we must do that in order to summarize the facts of this life appropriately. Okay, so that's a general introduction to this YouTube station. And on that note addressed, I begin this YouTube station in earnest within the spiritual functions of what Jesus Christ himself teaches in Luke 4 verse 4, obviously. Okay, so on that note addressed, I begin this YouTube station in spiritual earnest. Thank you.